Hey, good morning to you guys on this fine Saturday. This is the Jedi 270. I'm coming at you with 3 EOtech sites sitting on the table, and I know you're thinking, dang it, Jedi, you've already covered these. Well, yeah, but this time we're going to talk about how long I've owned it, how much I've used the kit, and how much abuse it's taken. The one on your right, this is the GMP that I did the review on. It used to be tan, fully trademarked, but now I've turned it green because I was using this in my King Arms GHK conversion. This one runs on 2 AAA batteries, has a little bit of reflection on the glass, but hey guys, it's glass, okay? You might want to put a kill flash screen over it if that concerns you. But there's very little to no ghosting at all. I mean very little. And the parallax, zilch. Okay, wonderful piece. The only thing I don't like about it, I didn't like the QD as much as I thought I would. But I love this thing. GMP has made a stellar product. 115, I think, or 120, something like that from eHobby Asia 2 years ago. The one over here, all the way to your left, is the Arma EXPS. This one runs on 1CR123A battery. The only thing I don't like about those batteries is they are so damn expensive. I mean, you can go get them from Walmart. If you get the Energizers, the silver ones, you get 2 of them for like $9. But if you go to like Walgreens or something like that, you're going to pay out the ass for it. Okay, there's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're going to get you. And I really do not care for CR123A batteries. But guess what? Hey, sometimes the best stuff out there utilizes that battery. Now the one in the middle, this one's about 5 months old. This is an Arma fully trademarked 552. Okay, that's what it said on the package. It may be a 556, I'm not sure, but they call it a 552. This one runs on 2 AA batteries. Absolutely zero parallax. Very little ghosting, imperceptible. Same thing with the EXPS. This one is 5 months old. I have high hopes for this sight. I purchased this from bgairsoft.com for my son for Christmas. This one I purchased over a year ago from bgairsoft.com, running like a champ. The external finish on these things is almost like that on a WEM4, which is like a satin anodizing. They are incredible. The front part here on the EXPS is a rubberized armor. Guys, you can pick up a Bravo, you can pick up a Hurricane, you can pick up an Element sight, and you can get them from 45 to 50 bucks. I know there's some guys out there watching that's going to tell me that. Jedi, I've had mine for over a year and it's fine. I'm sorry. I'll take your word for it, dude. I will take your word for it. And I believe you. But I know there are some out there that are BSing me because I've seen a lot of those Hurricane sights fail in a very short time frame. What I'm basically telling you is, guys, if you're going to put a gun sight on your weapon, if you're going to go through the expense of making this thing shoot hard, hot, fast, and accurate, then why not put a sight on it that is very accurate, okay? And these Armas cannot be beaten. I'm sure there's somebody out there that makes one better. As a matter of fact, I know a couple guys that have them that are better. But for my pocketbook and my usage, these things rock. Now, yeah, I like them to be fully trademarked, like that little one right there, and like the GMP was. But I can't always have that. For me, I want the best of both worlds, trademarked and performance. I don't always get that. But I'll tell you one thing, I'd rather have one save my butt in combat other than to say, oh, I'm dead, but look how pretty my sight is. But when you can get one that is as nice and as high quality as these two are for around $80 to $85 in most cases, jump on it. This one came from eHobby Asia. These two BG Airsoft. Now, this one had a slight issue where the battery contacts are, on the inside, that little silver plate got bent. So what I did was I shimmed it back, put the batteries back in, no problem. That happened after about a year and a half. And it was a very quick fix. Took about 5 minutes, if that. Very easily diagnosed as well. I love these sights, guys. A lot of people say, hey, Jedi, EOtechs are played out. Everybody's got them. Well, you know what? Daniel Defense rails are played out. Noveski rails are played out. Everybody's got those. But the thing of the matter is, I love EOtechs. I love them. I love the real ones. I love the use and the functionality of the replicas. I absolutely love them because for me, it's not all about the appearance. It's about the performance. And these things rock. Some of the best money I ever spent. Now, normally what I do when I zero my M4 is I'll put it in a rifle rest. I'll fire at a target at 100 feet. And then I will adjust my iron sights to that impact area. And then I will readjust in the rifle rest. And then I'll hit the bullseye every time. Then once my EOtech goes on my rails, I pay very close attention to the number on those rails where this bar, where this bar sits right here. And I write that down on a piece of paper and I stick it in my stock somewhere. And then I dial in my EOtech to my front sight post. Bing, bang, boom, done, perfect, no problems. And then if I ever had to pull this thing off, all I got to do if I've forgotten it, I don't fiddle with these. I just go back into my stock, pull out that little piece of paper and say, oh, that goes on T3 or T4. So, you know, that's how I know. And I put it back, boom, it's instantly right back on target. Guys, you know, there are some people out there that love these EOtechs, okay? One of them is Booby M4H. He's got EOtechs. He loves them. So does Maximus MJG from the Murder for Hire team. These guys are incredible, okay? I mean incredible. Both of them work very well. And one thing about Booby is he's not afraid to spend his own money, rip his gun apart, and if it breaks, well, he's going to do a video and say, look what I did. Don't do that. That's what YouTube is about. Maximus is the same way. They're not afraid to take one for the team. They're awesome guys. Please go subscribe to them. Please do yourself a favor. Pussy Lover, go subscribe to him. One of the top-notch GBBR builders out there. I mean, his stuff is so realistic, it could have him thrown in prison in 5 minutes if he's not real quick in explaining himself. That's how realistic his stuff is. It has to be perfect. He is that anal about his gear. And the man is very informed. He's very knowledgeable. I call him my brain fart doctor because when I'm working on a rifle and I'm having a brain fart and I can't wrap my mind around it and I've worked all night long, I call him up. Hey, man, this is what's going on. And he's like, really? You're asking me this question? Think about it. And then, boom, it hits me. He's my brain fart doctor. Love him to death. Honest to God, great friend. But, guys, another good sight you can get is an AIM. It comes in a special Warfare edition, and I can't remember the other edition. You'll have to ask John J. Rambo about that one. He's got the other one. I've got one. He's got the other. And it runs on my MP7. Another great sight is a sight mark. It's very EOtech-ish, and it works very well. It's a low-profile sight, and it will switch from real steel to airsoft at a very affordable price. That would be perfect. This one or a sight mark or the AIM reflex sight on a Chris Vector or MP7, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So don't be afraid, guys, to spend a little money on your EOtechs. The proof is right here on the table. I've had these things forever. With the exception of this one, like I said, it's the baby brother, but it's an Arma, and I have very high hopes for it. It's way newer than this one. That must be why this one's trademarked and this one is not. But this one's battery door has a rubbery finish on it as well. So if you guys can find Armas, I suggest you go to bgairsoft.com. If you can't find it there, go to eHobby Asia. Don't be afraid to spend money on your optics. It's just the best thing you can do for your rifle. This is the Jedi 270. I thank you for watching me. God bless you guys for supporting me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks again. Out.